Hello YouTube, Millennium X17 here, and we are going to have an update video that I've been meaning to do now for, honestly, it's been overdue for 3-4 years now. I did this video about 4 years ago. It's on this microphone, the MXL 990. And now my voice is now on the MXL 990 vocal condenser microphone. I did this video, I think, 4 years ago. It was one of the first videos I ever did. It was when I first started doing VGP. We were doing it on a webcam, integrated microphone on a web camera, and that was terrible. So I got shopping to do microphones. I got this one. I liked it a lot, and I did a video on it. And back then, I was first getting into audio and what have you, and it just, the video itself was poor at best. But then the worst part of all is that the input volume on the microphone was set too high, and it like distorted and clipped off the edge of the audio track, and it's just, it sounds terrible. And it just comes to my attention that the video is now over 100,000 views. You know, I forget exactly where it's at, but it's the second most viewed video on my channel, and it was just a terrible quality video to begin with. So, I've been meaning to do an update video on it. I just haven't gotten around to it. I remember back in the day when I recorded that video, it didn't sound as bad before I posted, but once you post it and you list it on YouTube, it just, what YouTube does to audio is terrible. It really is. There's no, it's different when you listen to the source recording on hand with headsets on. So, but either which way, the MXL 990 vocal condenser microphone still sold on Amazon to this day. They have a version that is XLR and also USB. This is an XLR microphone. One of the questions that I got a lot in the comment section to that original video is, how am I going from an XLR microphone into a computer? And how I did that is this right here is the MXL MicMate, also sold on Amazon as well. Pretty cheap way to go from XLR, which is down here in my palm of my hand, to USB. It's the same kind of square USB that the printers use, and that's how it goes into the computer. It does what it needs to do. There's zero adjustability as far as input and EQ goes. It's set on the lowest gain setting because any higher than that, it just sounds terrible. And then I just do, on Audacity, I have the input volume set all the way as low as possible, which is one thing I didn't know when I first recorded the video. But this is the microphone that I got for VGP, and ones we've been using for over 4 years now. So 4 years of constant use, I would say. Maybe not constant, it's just regular use is what I should say. Is that at least twice a week I've been using it for 4 years. Still works great. It still is amazing. The build quality is good. I got also with it, I got this tabletop stand and a pop filter, which even though I have the pop filter, it's not even really, necessary. I just put it on for the looks or anything else. It is now for looks. It's not really so much functional because I'm not up in front of the microphone. But I like this microphone. It's good. It's for a podcast. It's an amazing microphone. I don't know how the USB would compare. I would imagine it's quite similar. And the other thing, I've been getting a lot of comments on that video over the years, and a lot of people will ask me, is this microphone good for this style of, singing? Is it good for that style of singing and that other kind of style of singing? I don't know. I have no idea. It's a vocal condenser microphone, so I would think that it's good at everything. I don't know if it's range is good for all types, but for a general use microphone that is on the cheaper side, it'll definitely work. Is it the best one you could get? Probably not. But then again, it's, affordable. So there's that. I have no idea. Other people, a lot of the other comments I get is, why didn't you test this microphone against that microphone? You should have gone with this other microphone. Listen, everything that we've done on not only my YouTube videos, but also VGP is done out of our own pockets, both myself and my sister. And as such, we don't have any type of sponsorship or any kind of donations whatsoever. So the microphone this right here, I bought this with my own money. And same goes with anything else I've tested on, even on my YouTube channel to VGP. We purchase it all ourselves. So it's impossible for me to test this against an Audio-Technica versus a Sennheiser and all this. If someone else wishes to purchase one and send it to me, I would more gladly shoot them out and test it and give you my thoughts on it. But that's probably not likely to happen. So I went with this one again because it's an affordable microphone. And it works for what it needs to do. And that's the end of it. It's just a great microphone that has stood up over a couple years of solid use, at least once a week. Every time I have a YouTube video that I do a voiceover to, this is the microphone that I'm using, and I just really like it. You know, it sounds good. You know, it's not, again, you know, are there better microphones? Absolutely, I'm not going to doubt that, but it's the one that we've been using, and it's a video that I've been meaning to redo because that original video is terrible. The audio, like I said, the audio is clipped out and what have you, but I like this microphone. I think it is reasonable for the money. I've been meaning to upgrade the input switch here, but I haven't gotten around to that anytime soon. I don't know when I'll do that, but there is that. And the only other thing I can think of, off the top of my head, is yes, it is January, and yes, I still have my air conditioner in my window. You can never be too prepared for when summer hits, okay? Right? You know, but there's that. And I don't think there's anything else, really. But yeah, this is the MXL 990 microphone that we've been using on VGP since, I think, episode 41 or 2, something like that, give or take. And it's still worked great. I like it. Sounds awesome. And that's all we got. So until next time, you guys have yourselves a good day.